I waited for Bonnie. They made me wait 2 hours and 45 minutes. I saw the atrocities that they did against the animals. I saw them take sick animals out of what they call the healthy ward, and I saw them put immediately healthy animals in those cages without cleaning them. They mopped the floor with dirty water. It smelled. When you entered that building, it smelled like death, and they know they're going to die. While I sat there, I had dogs being walked by the volunteers, God bless them, who later on would go on the kill list. Some made it out, others didn't. When they took me down to where Bonnie was to take her outside to meet her, she was downstairs across from where they take them in to kill them. They basically tried to tell me not to take her. The guy kept saying, "You don't want to take this dog. She's sick. We'll let you upstairs and take a healthy one." And I was so mad because what people don't realize is that morning I left the hospital from having back surgery to go save Bonnie. My mother drove me 2 hours down to here to the city to save her. They kept trying to talk to me, and finally I said, you have to give my dog to me because you have a contractual obligation with me. And the guy tried to argue with me, and I said, "Mister, I am a paralegal in New York City for a large firm, and you have to give me my dog because you took the $202 out of my account, and I'm not leaving without her." As I went up on the elevator to go upstairs to finish the processing, a volunteer came over and whispered to me, "Thank God you're taking her. They were going to kill her first."
Even though she had to prove adoption.
They never once called my vet or my references or anything. As I sat down to do the application process with them, a woman called in, and I could hear her on the other side of the phone saying her dog was sick and was at the animal hospital with pneumonia and may not make it. The guy said to her, "Lady, well, that's your problem. You adopted a sick dog. Here's an email. Send your complaint there. I don't need to hear your sob story." Hung up the phone, turned around to his coworker and said if she wanted a healthy dog, she would have went and got one from a breeder or maybe adopted a healthy dog from here. But instead she rescued and adopted, or what they say, a sick dog from the death list. And I said to him, "You're very cruel, you're very not nice or anything else." And I said, "You're unprofessional. Their lives matter." He said, "Well, the dog was better off dead than alive." I argued with him again because they kept trying to tell me not to take Bonnie. And he actually said to me, "Oh, you're going to be one of those that actually turn around and will say that we didn't get your dog." I said, "No, because I'm leaving here today with my dog." They shoved Bonnie's microchip in her back and she bled all the way home to Ulster County, New York. She had green snot coming out of her nose, green mucus coming out of her mouth. Before I even left Manhattan, I was on the phone with my vet in Saugus, New York. They told me they would stay open late just to see Bonnie. When I walked in, they said it was atrocious. No vet would ever let an animal get that way. They were appalled by how sick she was, and they said it was based on the fact that it was unsanitary conditions which made her sick. ACC. They are nasty, and I don't know why people would work there if they say they like animals. The volunteers, sir, you are great, and it's great to see you guys doing it. But people that work there are heartless as far as I'm concerned. They don't show any kind of caring compassion towards any of these animals. They're just a number, and they're just something they can kill. On top of which, Bonnie, when I had to wait to get her spaded, they refused to give me my $150 out of $202 back. I actually had to contact Linda Vaquero to get that back. And she's from News Channel 4. I contacted her. I did an interview. I was actually on News Channel 4 But the ACC blamed me and said that I didn't want the money back unless it was in a check form, which is not true, because the adoption process, they don't give you anywhere for your vet or you to spend a state certificate. They try to put you to have them basically neuter or spay your dog before they leave the shelter, no matter how sick they are. My vet had told me when he saw her that she could not be vaccinated, could not be spayed until she was well enough. Bonnie had been to the vet 4 times from the first day I got her. She had to have antibiotics put that to her for an IV. She had to go on medicine that 3 or 4 times. The medicine they gave me at the shelter was expired. It was real nice of them. How many other people have they done that to? In addition, when I got my money back, I asked them how many people did they actually not give the $150 back, and they forced to have it made into dog size because they were not healthy enough to be spayed or neutered. And in addition, I know that a lot of people think that the NYPD likes bringing dogs there. They don't. My brother is an NYPD police officer, and he says they hate bringing dogs there. They dread it. He tells my mom so many times that there's a dog that he sees running around in Brooklyn that he would love to bring home to us, but he knows he can't because of the bureaucratic bullshit that the mayor has created for them. We were fostering another dog who was also an ACC survivor, Benny, who Tosh Pet stole, and when I showed him the picture, he texted me back and said, any dog that enters our home doesn't leave our home until God calls them home to heaven. And he gave me the adoption fee so that I could adopt